guys, Mike Baryla here again from Tracy Rifle and Pistol. Today, I'm honored to have Craig DeLuz here from CAL-FFL. He's going to bring us up to speed in some of the new laws that are going into effect January 1st. So, I mean, the big one that affects me and everybody in California really is AB 1964, which was a ban on basically getting rid of the single shot exemption for handgun purchases, which we've been doing for 5 years now. That's a major way that people are getting newer modern handguns in California, and that's all going to be limited. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that first?
Right. Well, 1964 and Assemblyman Dickinson has been, he's been trying to get rid of single shot exemptions for a long time, and then this is the one time, unfortunately, where it looks like he's been successful. In essence, what it amounts to is a ban on new semi-automatic handguns in the state of California, seeing as how none of the new semi-automatic handguns being manufactured actually fit the guidelines that are part of the safe handgun roster. Now, the good news is that we believe that this is going to significantly bolster our lawsuit that's currently taking place, challenging the roster, because now it basically, like I said, it amounts to a ban. And these are firearms, once again, that are considered safe and are in common use. Yep. In every other state or most other states, and yet for some reason in California they're now banned, and we believe that directly goes against constitutional law.
The other one was 1014. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Okay, AB 1014 I think is important, not just for firearm owners, but I think it's important overall, because in this bill, in essence, what it said was that, and this is a bill that came out as a result of, or that was inspired by the shooting at UC Santa Barbara. Basically what it says is it's what's called gun violence restraining orders. Individuals, a family member or law enforcement can go to a judge. They can request that you basically lose your firearms rights. They can request that, they can say, well, this person is a danger to themselves or to others, and therefore shouldn't have access to firearms. If they should get this restraining order, it also comes with what's called a gun seizure warrant, which means that law enforcement can then come to your home, your place of business, search you, search your friends, search wherever they believe you might have a firearm. So now, 21 days goes by, and you have within 21 days they're supposed to have a hearing, and at this hearing, you then have to prove that you are not a danger to yourself or others. Well, this is a problem in several different areas. First and foremost, you lose your Second Amendment rights without due process. Keep in mind, you haven't gone to court, you haven't seen a judge before you've lost your gun rights. The second thing is this gun seizure warrant. It basically, once again, with very little due process, they now have the right to search you, search any place they want if they believe that you have a firearm. So that's your, right against unreasonable search and seizure.
Like shoot first, ask questions later kind of policy.
That is exactly what it is. And the last one, which is, in my opinion, the most egregious, has to do with your right to due process. The presumption of innocence. You have to now go to court and prove that you're innocent. The presumption is that you are guilty. How do you prove that you're not a danger to yourself or others? You're obviously going to have to go get a lawyer. Do you have to have a psychologist or a psychiatrist deem you to not be a danger? How do you determine that you are not a danger to yourself or others? There is no outline as to exactly what that means.
I guess the other problem would be how it's implemented across all the different counties and municipalities across the state as well.
Exactly. In the end, the determination whether or not this measure is going to be ruled unconstitutional is going to be in how it's implemented. And if there's one thing we know about cities like Oakland and Los Angeles and Sacramento, we know that inevitably they will step over the line. Inevitably, they will do something that is unconstitutional. And you can bet that CAL-FFL, the Cal Guns Foundation, the Firearms Policy Coalition is going to be there when they step over that line.
Yeah, well, thank you, Craig, for coming by and giving us this update. It's not looking great, but there are organizations like CAL-FFL, Firearms Policy Coalition, and Cal Guns Foundation fighting for your rights. And we really ask you, like everybody says, freedom isn't free. We really ask for any help you can give us. Lawyers are expensive. This fight isn't cheap, so anything you can give us, we appreciate. Again, thanks for watching. Subscribe on here. Check us out at facebook.com/TracyRAP, and make sure, please go to firearmspolicy.org. Thank you.